For Tuesday night's live Facebook record sale. When you're on and watching, be sure to let us know. I'm holding 3 gems of a records here. Oh my gosh. Walking into Clarksdale, no quarter. Aerosmith just pushed play. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Look at these. When you're on and watching, be sure to let us know. The first commenter is Mike Massey. Thank you, Mike Massey. I'm going to hold these up long enough. Hopefully that, I'm not sure what day it is, reference that he put Monday in the hot video for today. Good evening to all the crew working tonight. Oh, did I put Monday? Yeah. In my hot videos?
Maybe, yeah.
My bad. All right, well, there's 3 gems of a record we're going to be selling tonight. Very, 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 very good stuff there. Let me go ahead and open this up and start selling some records. Hope y'all are ready for all the madness that we're going to be doing tonight. Let me go ahead and open up my Facebook app. Let's go over here to the feed. It actually just popped up first. I'm going to hit the thumbs up button. Please do the same. Look, boom. Thumbs up. Boom. There it is. Thumbs up. Please do that right now. We had over 200. How many did we have last night? 222 likes. That's why we had like 400 people watching at one time, because y'all liked the post. That really helps me out. So I'm going to hit copy link. I'm going to go ahead and hit share. First thing I'm going to do is been sharing it into the group because I forget to. And let me put this right here. Amazing sealed records and Japanese pressings tonight. Exclamation points. Share it there, share it there. All right, now I'm going to actually copy this link. Did I share the video over to the group today? I hope I did. I had so many pre-orders to put and I didn't actually get to them today. So there's that. Let's go ahead and get it shared. There it is. Let's pop in right there. Does that actually work? You know what? There's a different way they're doing it now. They have that copy link button, but you know the best way to do it is you're supposed to actually hit share and then copy link. So let me do that right now. Let me hit share, copy link. I hope that works. Now let's go over to the group. There it is. I'm going to share it there. Yep, there we go. Check out this post on Facebook. Now let's go over here to our main page and do this. So when you're on and watching, be sure you hit the like button. Big night tonight as well. We're going to continue with more sealed stuff. Go ahead and hit the like button. I'm going to do it there for Coletco as well. Make sure you do that. I've got a couple different ads running for tonight's sale. I hope y'all are ready. And let's go ahead and hit live now, exclamation point. All right, now we're also streaming this over to YouTube. Make sure you follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And the reason I asked to do that, because if you subscribe and follow and you have all the notifications turned on, guess what? You'll get an email whenever we go live right here. And there's the email for when we go live. Whoops, I accidentally locked my phone. Okay, there we go. And as always, make sure you hit the thumbs up there. Boom, look at that. We need a thumbs up. We got 19 watching. We got 6 thumbs up. We should have 19 thumbs up. I'm going to copy the link, go over here to Instagram, and we're also streaming on X. We do not stream on Instagram. We can't do that yet. They don't have those set up for us. But we do have, let me go over here. We do have X. I kind of lost my train of thought there. Let me go over here. And let's go there. I don't want to do a post. I want to do a story. I click post again. Let's go over here to story. And let's go over here to favorites. And yes, so tonight we're going to be auctioning. We're going to be selling. Make sure you're tuned in. And let's go here to link. And let's hit that. And let's hit live now. And let's go ahead and post that on our story. All right. Now, let's see what else we have here. Boom, boom, boom. And let's go here and there. And I'm going to tag at everyone. Let's see here. Let's find the live video. And let's see, at everyone. Okay, there we have it. Let's go over here to chat. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit the like button on the Facebook post. That's the first thing I ask you to do, is hit the like button on the Facebook post. Please hit the like button on the Facebook post. I need everybody to do that. Help us out. Give us a helping hand, literally, with a thumbs up. There is our chat. Waiting for my chat to show up. It says we have, I don't know what's up with it. There we go. 207 people watching. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to slide this off. We got Japanese and sealed stuff tonight. I hope David Johnson's watching. Yes, Japanese and sealed stuff. So let's go through this crate of new vinyl here. This has got all kinds of stuff in it. Let's go ahead and go through it first, and I'll get some of our first auction started. I probably will go ahead and open up with some Japanese stuff. So please go ahead and hit the like button on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, X, TikTok, Snapchat. About any place you can hit some kind of like button, go ahead and do that for us. We would appreciate it. Here's our first two auctions. Let's go ahead and get some Japanese pressings going. This is Creedence Clearwater Revival. This is a Creedence Clearwater compilation. It is a 2 LP compilation. 2 LP compilation. There's LP number 1. Actually, it's just a single LP compilation. There's the original inner sleeve. There's the booklet that came with it. Japanese pressing of Obi, and this is a $45 start. Fantastic copy. That is a Creedence Clearwater compilation. Proud Mary, Down on the Corner, Bad Moon Rising, Heard It Through the Grapevine, Midnight Special, Have You Ever Seen the Rain, Born on the Bayou, and Susie Q. That's a $45 start. That is Creedence Clearwater Gold. And we have the Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl, Japanese, UK Flag Series number 30, Japanese pressing. The vinyl is near mint minus and pristine. Super clean copy. There is the Japanese booklet. There's the original Japanese inner sleeve. There's the Obi gatefold 45 and 45. We already have a bid on Creedence. Let's go ahead and get started with this first crate of new vinyl. Alice in Chains. That's a great way to start. Facelift, 2 LP remaster of Alice in Chains Facelift. That's $36.99 for Facelift. The Who, Who's Next? That is on Coke Bottle Clear Vinyl. It's remastered, $46.99. Bob O'Reilly, Who's Next? Bargain, Behind Blue Eyes. That's The Who. Also, Townes Van Zandt live in Johnson City, Tennessee. New and sealed, $29.99. That's Townes Van Zandt live in Johnson City. And also, Ned's Atomic Dustbin, God Fodder, $39.99. That's a music on vinyl pressing for Ned's Atomic Dustbin, God Fodder. And Rancid is a limited anniversary edition on colored vinyl. Rancid self-titled is $29.99. We got two bids on CCR, 45 and 55. We have Fiona Apple, Fetch the Bolt Cutters. Boy, I struggle with that. The Bolt title just want to come out correctly. That's a 2 LP for $31.99, Fiona Apple. Jason Aldean, Highway Desperado. Try That in a Small Town, $31.99. That's the song, hit song on that one. The Donnas, American Teenage Rock and Roll Machine, $38.99. Adam Garvey's out on the CCR. Joanna Uzel has the high bid for $55. We're looking for a $45 start on the Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl. Also, Love and Rockets, Sweet FA. That's a 2 LP. First time ever on vinyl is this pressing. That's the OG of it. $39.99. Kicks, Blow My Fuse. This is sold to Roger Monk. I hadn't pulled it yet, but he requested a copy of that. I think I've got one more in another one of these bins if anybody else wants one. It's on blue vinyl. That's sold to Roger Monk. Kicks, Blow My Fuse. Rush, Dreaming Out Loud. Live Rush concert. This is volume 2, $39.99. Limelight, Mystic Rhythms, Closer to the Heart, Show Don't Tell, The Rhythm Method, that's Neil Peart drum solo, The Trees, Xanadu, Hemispheres, Tom Sawyer, Force 10, YYZ, and Bravo or Bravado. That is $39.99. We have a new bid on CCR, Crystal Ratliff, which I'm pretty sure may be a first-time buyer, $60 on the CCR Gold, and Stone Temple Pilots. This is a greatest hits, also first time ever on vinyl. I had the CD for the longest. I remember buying that at Walmart back in, I think, junior high when I first started finding out about Stone Temple Pilots. And this is the first time it was pressed on vinyl. It's a 2 LP on blue vinyl, and that's $39.99. That's got all their great music on it. Interstate Love Song Plush, Vaseline, Creep, Sex Type Thing. It's all on here, and that is $39.99. So Mike Massey gets Love and Rockets, Sweet FA. That's sold to Mike Massey. Also, Rush, speaking of Rush, Vapor Trails remixed, $46.99. Creedence is now final call. Let me make sure Joanna Usil is out. Joanna, you are out. Joanna maybe. Joanna Usil, you're out at 55. High bid on Creedence is 60. And let's go ahead and make the Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl a buy it now. No bid, $45 buy it now on the Hollywood Bowl. Japanese pressing for the Beatles. Mac Miller, NPR Music. Mac Miller is $33.99. And Beastie Boys, License to Ill. That is on burgundy colored vinyl or maybe fruit punch. It's kind of got a that kind of color to it. I can't remember exactly which one, but that's a 50th anniversary of Def Jam Records, or actually a 50th anniversary of Hip Hop Def Jam Recording Series 1, $36.99. Cynthia Herdren is going to get the Beatles for a $45 buy it now. CCR is a final call now at $60. Power Mad, Absolute Power, that is $38.99 for Power Mad, Absolute Power, and Soundgarden, Screaming Live Fop. We had one of those last night. That is Soundgarden. It is $33.99. We're going to open the auction with what I consider a budget sealed record because we're only going to start it for $15. It is a sealed compilation. It's pretty unique because it has Bob Seger's System, and it has, if I can figure out what I've done with it, here it is, and it has Pink Floyd on it. This is called The New Spirit of Capital. Very psychedelic looking cover there. $15 start. It has tracks from Steve Miller Band, Joe South, Linda Ronstadt, David Axelrod. His albums are pricey. Pink Floyd, Bob Seger System, Mississippi Fred McDowell, and that's a $15 start. $15 start on that. It's a sealed compilation from that sealed collection. From that sealed collection, a $15 start. It's Power Mad colored vinyl. Yes, Power Mad, a limited edition, 1,000 on silver colored vinyl, John Martinez. It's unlimited, numbered colored vinyl from Music on Vinyl, $38.99. Journey Frontiers, that's a 40th anniversary pressing. That has a bonus 7-inch. That's a newest remaster of that album, $36.99. And I guess we're all done on Creedence. I'm about to sell it to Crystal Ratliff for $60. That's about to be sold. Also, Duran Duran, Pop Trash, $39.99. Also, the first time this was available on vinyl, $39.99 for Duran Duran, and Steely Dan Gaucho. That's a new remaster, $36.99. Steely Dan remastered Gaucho. That's part of the newest Steely Dan reissue series. Okay, let's go ahead and sell Crystal the CCR. Crystal, are you a first-time buyer? Crystal Ratliff, if so, you get the CCR for $60. I'm going to put that right next to the Beatles that I just sold. Josie Sinkbell is in on the Capitol compilation. That's from the sealed collection. It's a Capitol compilation. So here's tonight's auctions. I have a half a crate of Japanese. I have a whole crate of sealed stuff just from last night. Most of it was featured in the video. Some of it we got ready that was in that video. Some of it we didn't. Some of it I added some new stuff. And then I've got some vintage OG stuff to auction as well. We've been putting out some great Dolly stuff. One of these collections, I don't know if it came from Indiana. I think Paul told me one of these collections had some great Dolly records. I think y'all have seen some of them. We've had some shrink-wrapped, some near-mint copies. This is the best of Dolly Parton, OG pressing. It is fantastic condition, and it has the poster with it. And it has the Dolly poster. There she is. There she is. $25 start. Has the poster. The vinyl is EX Plus near-mint minus. And gatefold pressing, super nice. $25 start. $25 start on the best of Dolly. We have a new bid on the Capitol compilation. Jason Shorts at $17. And how much is Kicks Blow My Fuse? $39.99. I may have one more of those. Kicks Blow My Fuse. I should have one more copy of that somewhere around here if anybody wants it. Already 4 bids on Dolly. I figured that would do well. Daft Punk, this is called Discovery. 2LP Daft Punk Discovery, $39.99. Black Sabbath Dehumanizer, $49.99. Now that's a tough original to find. The reissues were tough to find. It was out of print for almost a year. We got a big restock of them. $49.99. That's Ronnie James Dio. He came back for this 1992 album. Great music. $49.99. Black Sabbath Dehumanizer. Avenged Sevenfold Nightmare. That's on purple vinyl. Avenged Sevenfold. That's $34.99. And Motorhead, Lemmy, Larry Wallace, The Boys of Ladderbroke Grove. That's on red vinyl. $29.99. So right now we got 2 auctions going. We sold, did Crystal say she was a first-time buyer? Crystal Ratliff? I was going to make sure we confirm that, because if we ever have a first-time buyer, I at least like for them to acknowledge that they are a first-time buyer and they have to fill out that form. So I hope they have done that. Crystal, if you're there, or Tanner, let me know if that came through. And then the Capitol compilation is at $17. And then we had a $16 bid. We was already at $17. Then we had an $18 bid. Then we had a $20 bid. And Crystal says she's bought from before. Okay, then you know the drill already. Thank you and welcome back. Sorry about that. Sometimes I can recall some of these names. Sometimes I can't. High bid on Dolly's at $37. Back up to the top. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Kicks is $39.99. And then I thought I saw a claim for Black Sabbath. I did. Mike Miles wants a Black Sabbath Dehumanizer. I have more if anybody else wants one. I have like 20 more if anybody else wants a Black Sabbath. Ozzy, Bark at the Moon on blue vinyl, $34.99. And Bang Tango. Bang Tango. That is my last copy of that. Rock and Roll, established 1988. That's on red and black splatter vinyl, $33.99. And Amazon Original Motion Picture Soundtrack Air, A Story of Greatness, $33.99. $33.99. This is Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas Original Motion Picture Soundtrack, $36.99 for The Nightmare Before Christmas. And Zach Bryan, his newest release, 2LP, $39.99. Zach Bryan. So first auction, we've already sold a few things tonight, but this is The Spirit of Capital. It's a sealed compilation. It's got artists such as Steve Miller Band, David Axelrod, Grand Funk, Pink Floyd, Bob Seger, Mississippi Fred McDowell. And the high bid on that is $25 with Josie Sinkbell. $25, that's the high bid. And we have the best of Dolly Parton. The best of Dolly Parton, it is a gatefold, very nice gatefold, nice jacket. The vinyl is EX Plus Near Mint Minus, and it has the poster with it. And it has the original insert poster. The high bid on Dolly is $37 with Philip Clapp Jr. That's the high bid, $37. I've already seen lots and lots of questions about Pink Floyd, this, that, everything that was in that ad. Those are all auction records. They're going to be auctioned sometime between now and 11 o'clock. Most of them will be done with by 10 o'clock, but all those sealed records that was in that video, 90% of them are going to be sold tonight. Some of them, I'm still not for sure. I got to consult with Paul and John on what pressing I think it is. I didn't get all of them ready. There's some that it could either be like an OG from 71 or it could be a 1987 pressing, and we really don't know unless we open it. But there are some subtleties where we could look up other photographs, etc. So some of them I don't have ready. The ones I know for sure, we've got ready for tonight's sale. Now that's what I call Halloween, $29.99, purple and orange vinyl. Also, Bush loaded their greatest hits. $44.99, Bush loaded their greatest hits. Extreme 2, Porno Graffiti, $39.99. I skipped over that one pretty fast, but that is a Bush greatest hits, first time ever on vinyl, and that is $44.99. Dokken, Heaven Comes Down, that's their newest album, $39.99. And Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, that is sealed, $38.99. So let's do some final calls. We have a final call on the Capitol compilation. Josie Sinkbell's at $25. Not many people have said out, and Dolly Parton is at $37 with Philip Clapp Jr. Those are final calls. I'm about to sell them. And then we have Trick or Treat, Fast Way. That is limited to 750. It's on colored vinyl. It's hand numbered on the back, $39.99 for Trick or Treat. And Girls and Boys Collected. This is actually a compilation. Of like girl groups and boy bands of the late 90s and early 2000s, which is pretty much impossible to find on original LPs. So that is $49.99. Danny Czar wants the Dokken. That is sold to Danny Czar. Heaven Comes Down, that's their newest album. And John Young is in on the Capitol compilation. That is sealed, the new Spirit of Capital. John Young's at $27. Surprised there's not more activity on that. Not something we get too often. It's got some very interesting artists on there. John Young's at $27, and when I come back, I'm going to sell Dolly to Philip Clapp Jr. for $37. That's a final call. It's complete with the poster. That was a warm-up bin of vinyl. I'm going to go ahead and go through our first crate of new vintage stuff tonight. If you haven't already, make sure you've hit the like button on the Facebook post. We had a record number of viewers last night. We can do that again as long as you make sure you like the post. If you were here for the first time last night, we're going to be doing the same thing again tonight. We're going to be selling auctions all night. We got 2 going. As many auctions as I have ready for tonight. We may start 3 here in a second. Just didn't want to overwhelm anybody early in the show. And then we've got new vintage stuff. I've got 4 crates of new vintage. I've got some new vinyl to go through. And then we're going to be recapping some other vintage stuff like we did late last night, buy it now, best offer. New bid on the Capitol compilation, 2 people's at 28, so John Young, you're out. Jason's at 28. Josie, you're out. You also bid 28, but Jason was first, and let's go ahead and sell Dolly to Philip Clapp Jr. for $37. I've got Japanese auctions tonight, and of course, I've got some sealed stuff. Let's bring over the first sealed record that was not advertised for tonight. This was not advertised for tonight. Actually, Ed brought me up a couple things he just found laying on top of some crates. He said, hey, you might want to auction this tonight. It's the Smithereens, which is called Smithereens 11. Pretty sure it's not in print. I don't think we've ever had it before. It is sealed, and it is not a club. It's a USOG first pressing. It does have a clip. It does have a punch hole where it was in a cutout bin. $65 start. It is sealed. It is $65, and it is sealed. All right, so Craig's in right off. We don't get that too often, and it's sealed. George Thorogood, Bad to the Bone. These are new vintage arrivals. They're all EX Plus near mint minus from some of these really nice collections we've recently picked up. Everything is super clean in this bin. $19.99 on that. New high bid on the Capitol compilation is $32 of John Young. The New Spirit of Capital featuring Steve Miller Band. Linda Ronstadt's on here. Joe South, David Axelrod, Pink Floyd. Bob Seger System, Mississippi Fred McDowell. High bid on that is $32. The Smithereens is at $66. Sheila E., $26.99. If you're just hopping on, you have not missed any of the sealed records. This is the first sealed record we're auctioning tonight. It was not advertised. This is the second sealed record, and it was not advertised. We're only on our first 2 sealed LPs tonight. The other auctions, we've sold some stuff, but y'all didn't even know about them. That was some Japanese stuff. Sheila E., $26.99 for Sheila E., and also Bob Seger Live Bullet. Speaking of Bob Seger, this is his fantastic original pressing of one of the best, I hate saying the best, but one of the best live albums of all time. Live Bullet, $24.99. Mark Almond 2 is $19.99. That's the original cover. It's textured and it has that flap that opens up. Mark Almond 2, $19.99. And 38 Special Tour de Force with the original inner sleeve. These are all EX Plus near mint minus, super nice, $24.99. And Jethro Tull Passion Play, $19.99. Jethro Tull Passion Play, $19.99. All right, so back up to the top, we had Capitol 28, Capitol 29, Smithereen 65, Capitol 32, Smithereen 66, Capitol 35, 70 on the Smithereens, 75 on the Smithereens, and 80 on the Smithereens. High bid on the Capitol compilation is $35. AC/DC Fly on the Wall, $29.99 for Fly on the Wall. AC/DC, $29.99. And we have Timepieces, the best of Eric Clapton. Don't make me read the track listing because you'll want to buy it. It's a fantastic Eric Clapton compilation, $34.99. Thin Lizzy, Rocker, 71 to 74. It's a Thin Lizzy compilation, $34.99. And it's that's some great music on there. Thin Lizzy, Rocker, $34.99. So John Young's out on the Capitol compilation. Josie Sinkbell has the high bid at $35. The New Spirit of Capital, final call for $35. And the Smithereens is sealed. It's a USOG. Does have a punch hole. Other than that, it's a perfectly sealed record. It is extremely nice. And the newest high bid is with Joe Maynard at $85. We still got 2 or 3 active bidders on that one. Next comment was Joanna Usel on the Eric Clapton. That's so to Joanna. Stacy Metternich on Thin Lizzy. And Timepieces, Adam Garvey, we've already sold it. How about Slow Hand? That's another classic Clapton. $34.99 for Slow Hand. $34.99 on Slow Hand, and Rare Earth Ecology, $19.99. Rare Earth Ecology, this looks like a German pressing. Extremely nice, laminated cover, Rare Earth Ecology. All right, the Smithereens is now at $90, and Anthony Gray wants Slow Hand. These are all EX Plus near mint minus in here. Seeger was extremely nice, actually. EX Plus 2 near mint minus. Crisp inner sleeve. Here's side number 3. And it is nice. Ramblin' Gambling Man, heavy music, and Kathmandu. You'll be very, very happy with that one. Jason Short, if you want to pick that one up. Anthony Gray got Slow Hand. Fred Cardinale on Rare Earth. We're going to give that to Fred Cardinale. And we have Bonnie Raitt. Boy, I don't see that one too often. Longing in Their Hearts. A 1994 UK, $74.99. $74.99. Bonnie Raitt, Longing in Their Hearts. About to say, that one doesn't come up too often. Jason Short will take Live Bullet. That is sold. I can't believe no one's bought Bad to the Bone. That's still available too. George Thorogood. And there's an AC/DC album here. It just got claimed. Kenny Cates Jr. That's sold to Kenny Cates Jr. Joanna Usel is going to pick up the Bonnie Raitt. And now we have a final call on Smithereens. Craig Proper has that for $90. Sealed Smithereens 11. A 1989 USOG. And the New Spirit of Capital is sold to Josie Sinkbell for $35. That's sold to Josie Sinkbell for $35. Let me grab a new Japanese pressing. How about Bon Jovi? His self-titled album, Near Mint with Obi. This is extremely nice. It's going to be a $55 start. The vinyl is Near Mint minus and pristine. Very, very nice. This is Bon Jovi, Bon Jovi. She's a Little Runaway, complete with the insert. $55 start. And that is now up for bid. Extremely nice, and we have a bid before I can even set it down. Jason Anderson's in at $55. Jamie McCord wants the George Thorogood. That is so to Jamie McCord. I'm about to sell the Smithereens, not smell it. I'm about to sell it. And we have another Bonnie Raitt, The Glow, $9.99. Bonnie Raitt, The Glow, $9.99. I still don't see that one as often either, but it's only $9.99. And another Bob Seger, this is a studio album. It's known as The Distance. Roll Me Away is the first track, $24.99 on Bob Seger. And the best of Procol Harum, nice. Gatefold, kind of has a foil look to it. Of course, it does have a wider shade of pale. It's a gatefold pressing on A&M Records. That is the best of Procol Harum. Everybody needs at least one of those to have that song on it. And Chicago 6, $9.99 for Chicago 6. Joanna Usel also wants Bonnie Raitt, and Joanne Epperson wants Seaver, but she meant Seeger. Those are sold and sold. It's time to sell the Smithereens. That is sold to Craig Proper for $90. And we have Bon Jovi. Now, let's get into one of the first records that was actually advertised for tonight's sale. And by advertised, meaning I put up a flip video. I put up a flip video.
Does that ever cut off on you?
Do what now?
Does that ever cut off on you?
Yeah, you got to make sure you have your settings where you might have to go to display where you can have dual monitors. King Crimson. So I did a flip video. Of about 50 or 60 sealed records. I think we actually put 60 in the video. I think I've got 50 ready for tonight. The other ones, I got to consult with Paul and John. There's some that's really difficult to tell what pressing it is. This is another interesting one. So actually, King Crimson with this catalog number, SD19155, there was actually a 1969 pressing that used that catalog as well. And then the rest of them are 1978. So some of these are very, very complex to really figure out what you have and what exactly it is. Because if it's sealed, sometimes you can't tell unless you open it. But I thought this was really cool. It has the hype sticker on it, King Crimson. I don't think it's a 69, but I really can't say. But the rest of them with this catalog number are all 1978 pressings. So we're going to call it a 1978 US pressing. It is very nicely sealed for a $95 start. And that is King Crimson in the Court of the Crimson King. It has the King Crimson hype sticker on it. I believe it to be a 1978 US pressing. There is a 69 that exists with that catalog number. $95 start. $95 start. Christopher Morris gets Chicago. That is sold to Christopher Morris. Jeff Johnson is the new bidder on Bon Jovi. That is Jeff Johnson at $60. Jason Anderson, you have been outbid. You've been outbid, Jason Anderson. That has a new bid of $60. Aha, Hunting High and Low. This is a U.S. original that has the song Take On Me, $36.99. We don't get too many of these. Take On Me. That's Aha, Hunting High and Low, $36.99. How much was Procol Harum? This is $19.99. Procol Harum, the best of Procol Harum, $19.99. The best of Procol Harum. Also, Stuck in the Middle of You, that's the best of Steelers Wheel. Jerry Rafferty, that is $19.99. Stuck in the Middle of You, that's the best of Steelers Wheel. Also $19.99. Philip Clapp Jr. wants the Aha, Hunting High and Low. New bid on Bon Jovi for $61. This 1978 King Crimson is sealed, and we're looking for a $95 start. Seals and Croft, The Longest Road, $9.99. Seals and Croft, The Longest Road. Seals and Crofts. Seals and Croft. I think I usually leave the S off the Crofts, but I think it's easier to say for me. Paul Simon Graceland, $29.99. Paul Simon Graceland, original inner sleeve, super clean, $29.99. All right, that means Jeff Johnson, you're outbid on Bon Jovi. Let me know if you want back in. And we have James Rayner on the Steelers Wheel and Angela Rachel's on Graceland. Final call to get a bid in on King Crimson for $95 before I make it a buy it now. Country Casanova, Commander Cody and his Lost Planet Airmen, $19.99. Commander Cody, very clean. Everything in here is EX Plus Near Mint Minus. Chicago, $9.99. Chicago 18. We had like a Portugal pressing or something last night of Chicago 18. That's a U.S. original. All right, Peter Ullman, you're second to Graceland. Bon Jovi is a final call now to Jason Anderson for $61. When I sell that, I'm probably going to go ahead and ink King Crimson. Wow, Jailbreak. Thin Lizzy, the boys are back in town. $34.99 for Jailbreak. That is Thin Lizzy. Everybody needs a copy of that too. And Three Dog Night 1, one of their original studio albums, as in 1 is the loneliest number, $24.99.